Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. I am your host, the Ref. And since it's allergy season, you have allergies out there, ladies and gentlemen? Allergies are bad right now. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Scoreboard Keepers. We're around here, we don't keep receipts, we keep the score. So if you want to get on the board, make your point. If it makes sense, we'll add it to the board. If it don't, we won't. Scoreboard Keepers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Scoreboard Keepers, where we keep you up to speed on the latest in sports, music, and hot topics. And today, we're diving into the electrifying moment last night in NBA history. LeBron James, game-winning buzzer beater against the Indiana Pacers. So let's break it all down. And before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, we want to add the clock to the board because LeBron James is being flagged down today. He is being flagged down today. But before we get this clock rolling, ladies and gentlemen, do you guys have allergies, man? I want you guys to leave some comments down below and tell me if any of you guys out there are affected by the spring allergies on the East Coast, West Coast, wherever you are down south. Are you affected by any type of allergens? Let me know. Let me know what you're allergic to, because I'm just curious. Because over here, and that's good. Over here, you know what I mean? Allergies are bad. You know what I mean? Allergies are bad. They kick up every now and then. They flare up every now and then. They don't last. They stay around for maybe 2 weeks. But when the pollen kicks off and things start to bud outside, it can get bad for a little while. You know what I mean? We're talking about the sneezing 100 times in a row. Maybe a little red eyes. You know, just the basic allergy stuff. But it don't last long. Some people get them in the summer, right in the middle of summer. I never understood that. You know what I mean? Right in the middle of summer, at the hottest point. Like by the time it gets hot, you know what I mean, really hot on the East Coast, my allergies are gone. But let me tell you, I can always tell you, don't let a groundhog lie to you. I'm going to tell you right now, the groundhog's been lying to you for years. That's coming out to look for a shadow. Nope. I could tell you when the first day of spring is every day of the year. The first day of spring, I can tell you when it is. And it's way before when they say that it is on the calendar. Sometimes it's 2 weeks prior to the day that they use on the actual calendar, according to my body. Okay. So, but ladies and gentlemen, let's get this clock rolling, because we have flagged LeBron James down, not for a ride. We didn't flag him down for a ride, right? We didn't flag him down for a ride. We flagged him down because, you know what I mean? He did some things last night. So let's get this clock rolling. It shouldn't take us more than 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get this clock rolling. Yeah, so how you guys doing out there? Everybody doing good? I just want to start off by saying, listen, guys, I want you guys to make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I would like for you guys to become a part of the Scoreboard Keepers family. Okay, you know, we got a tight knit over here. We do a lot of things over here. We talk everything from sports to whatever. Okay, we always ready like confetti over here. And it would be nice if you guys can like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know, thumb up the video and come and get involved. Leave your comments below. We always have segments where you guys can get involved with joining us on topics. We put the link in the chat. We have a thing called Roundtable Discussion, and it's called Breaking Bread with the Ref. And you can come up here and share your your sports views or your hot topic views or your music views with the Ref. Okay, you know what I mean? You're more than welcome. You know, we have an open door policy up here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and we have some goals we're trying to meet also. So we would love for you guys to get involved. So let's get down into this thing, man. What'd you do last night, man? What are you doing? You're 40 years old and still showing off, man. What is going on? LeBron James delivered a clutch tip in at the buzzer to secure a 120-119 victory for the Los Angeles Lakers over the Indiana Pacers. The dramatic play came off a missed floater by Luka Doncic with LeBron reacting quickly to the tip ball and tipped it in just before the horn sounded. The review confirmed the ball left his hands with 0.1 seconds remaining. This marked LeBron's 8th career game-winning buzzer beater, tying him for second most in the NBA history alongside Kobe Bryant and Joe Johnson. You want to talk about some hellified company? Woo-wee! Kobe Bryant and Joe Johnson? Damn, that's good. But that's some great company, man. LeBron James is putting himself up there. When we start talking about this GOAT conversation, we're not going to get into it now. But this GOAT conversation is good. This is one that's going to have to be broke down meticulously. When I say meticulously, we're going to have to go. You have to go in all. You can't just go off of. You can't just say this person or that person is the GOAT without breaking down all the numbers. And there's other things that's going to come into play also. Like the error. Okay, because this is the no defensive error. I'm sorry, LeBron James, but you're playing in a no defense era right now. This is why that score says what it says. Because those greats from back in the day know that there ain't nobody playing defense. Not today. If Michael Jordan was in this league today, he may average 70 points a game. 50. I could say he could do 50 easy. Because I'm serious. He may do 20 points a quarter. In this era right now, and that's what people are not understanding. They're not playing enough defense for a man like him. It would be he would be able to isolate these smaller guards that they have in the game now. Okay, and then your wings couldn't guard him either, because his low post game. Kobe Bryant was the same way. Their low pace post game would put guys like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. They would put them down in the box and have them in foul trouble. They really would. They would go. Somebody like Kobe Bryant would go right at Jaylen Brown. That would have been one hell of a matchup to see. He would have frustrated Jaylen Brown, because he would have been doing them inside and outside. So they would require somebody like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan require full, like you would have to be full press, full court defense on guys like that, or they're going to kill you. It wasn't LeBron's best shooting night, as he went 4 for 12 from the field and didn't score a field goal in the first 3 quarters. What? A rare occurrence in his illustrious career. You damn right it is. Like, what was he doing? What was he doing for 3 quarters where he can't score a bucket? However, he came alive in the 4th quarter, scoring 8 straight points at one point and finishing with 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. He damn near had a triple-double at 40 years old. The win snapped a 3-game losing streak for the Lakers and kept them in the playoff hunt. Yeah, they got to stop playing around over there. That West is getting tight. When I say tight, I mean tight. It's getting super tight over there. You can't be. I'm telling you, and they better watch where they're getting seated too, because I'm telling you, it's some dangerous team. It's some dangerous teams sitting back there at that 5, 6, and 7 position. I'm telling you, you don't want them because they're not supposed to be there, in my opinion, my humble opinion. LeBron's heroics not only saved the Lakers from further tension, but also extended his legendary streak of double-digit scoring, which has lasted over 18 years. At 40 years old, LeBron became the oldest player in NBA history to hit a game-winning buzzer beater. That's a hell of a stat, man. LeBron, that's a hell of a stat. And for that, LeBron, that's one hell of a stat to have, ladies and gentlemen. That's impressive, damn it. Damn it, that's impressive. At 40 years old, LeBron became the oldest player in NBA history to hit a game-winning buzzer beater. That's a hell of a stat, man. That's showing up in the stat. You're actually, to be honest with you, he's actually creating stats now. He's actually creating his own stats now. You know what I mean? That's a stat for you. His ability to deliver in clutch moments continues to solidify his status as one of the greatest players of all time, which we just mentioned. It has to be done meticulously. This has to be sat down. This is not just a 40-minute debate. It's not just a one-day debate. You have to go over the longevity of both of their careers and the era. The Lakers now holding a 44-28 record will face the Chicago Bulls next as they continue their push for a career for a higher seed in the Western Conference playoffs. And believe it or not, last week Chicago was the same team that dropped 146 points on them. That was the one that frustrated me. We covered that game live. We did a live watch party on that game, and we were so frustrated, and that's why we're talking about defense, because here they come facing that same team again. Now, I don't know if Chicago is really not as bad as they are, or Lakers just had a bad game, but it wasn't any defense being played anywhere on the floor. I'm sorry. With LeBron back in action after a groin injury, the team is looking to regain momentum and make a deep playoff run. And that's important. That's important. So, you know what I mean? If they plan on getting far, I mean, I know he was injured, and at 40 years old, you got to be very careful because everything on him got to be tender at this point. You know what I mean? Pause. But I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like at his age, you got to be very careful. I know he's in good shape and all of that, but if you sustain an injury at 40, it's just common sense that it would take somebody 40 years old to recover from an injury. It would take a longer recovery time for an injury for somebody at 40 years old than it would for somebody that's 28. I mean, that should be natural. That's a natural thing. Okay. Things start to ache the older you get, like in different places that you never, thought that, you would have even the slightest bit of pain at, you know what I mean? So somebody that like LeBron James right now, I don't want to say he's on cruise control because that would tell me that he's taking games off. But somebody like him, as talented as he is, going 3 quarters without scoring is starting to show the sign of some type of fatigue or something's going on. Like, I mean, either he's not completely healthy but at no point in time should LeBron James go 3 quarters scoreless. You can't. Nah. Not LeBron James. I don't even care. 40-year-old LeBron should not be going 3 quarters scoreless. It just shouldn't happen like that. I see 40 and 50-year-olds in pickup leagues that don't go scoreless that long. Seriously. Like going that long, and you can't tell me that somebody's locking them up now. Like that's either he's just being generous, doing a whole lot of facilitating, or he feels as though that it's important for the rest of his team to get off right now, and they shouldn't rely on him as much. But the reality is they still rely on his offense to do a lot of great things in this league. So I mean, that's just the reality of it. They can't go far without his offense. They need his offense. Okay, they're not that good. Okay, they got some talented players over there, but they ain't that damn good where they can just sit back and he can go 3 quarters scoreless. That's why that game was that's why it took a buzzer beater to beat the Pacers. I mean, that game was that close. So that's the latest on LeBron James buzzer beater, ladies and gentlemen, and its impact on the Lakers season. So I thank you guys for tuning in with the Scoreboard Keepers podcast, where we keep you plugged in to everything you need to know in sports, music, and hot topics. So you might say, well, how can you stay tuned in and stay plugged in? Well, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. First of all, okay, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Become a Scoreboard Keeper, okay? Become a part of the family. That's what we call it over here. We're family because we break bread over here. And ladies and gentlemen, you hear the buzzer because I knew it would only take us 10 minutes. That is the buzzer. But I would like for you guys to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below on how you guys feel about LeBron James right now and being 40 years old and still breaking records, you know what I mean, which is very impressive. And become a part of the Scoreboard Keepers family, you guys. We're family over here, okay? And I look forward to seeing you guys, okay? Before we leave out of here, we always give all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High God, not just any God, but the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the God. That's the God we serve over here. Okay, we want to make that very clear. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for coming and joining us on this episode today. Okay, as we're dealing with allergies. Okay, and we have the tea going, and it's very good, by the way. So, until the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, God bless everybody out there. And score. Congratulations, LeBron James. You're doing a wonderful job at the age of 40, man. I'll tell you that right now. You might be the best player, the best 40-year-old player of all time. I will say that. But when it comes to that GOAT conversation, We got to sit down and break all the stats down, my guy. But until then, salute to you for being ready like confetti at the age of 40. And until the next episode, we will see you guys later. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, please. Thumb up the video.